Hey, my name is Russell Brunson, and I'm here today to talk to my entrepreneurs. Now, I'm not talking to all entrepreneurs, I'm talking to a special breed of entrepreneurs. Those of you guys who had a vision or a dream to create something amazing, but you didn't have funding, you didn't have all these other type of things, so you had to go out and put in your own blood, sweat, and tears, your own money, your own energy, your own effort to bootstrap your idea into something that's changing the world. We created something new to reward you and to acknowledge you. It's called the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Now, this award is different than any other award. A lot of you guys know I'm one of the co-founders of Clickfunnels. I'm just like you. I bootstrapped my company from idea to an empire without taking on any outside funding, any outside money, because I loved it, because I was passionate about it, because I wanted to control my vision. And a lot of you guys have seen in Clickfunnels, we give awards to other entrepreneurs for a lot of things, right?
Holy.
Anytime somebody makes at least $1 million inside of a sales funnel, we give them a 2 Comma Club award. When they do over $10 million, we give them a 2 Comma Club X award. When they do over 100 million, the 2 Comma Club C award. Every single year, hundreds of people can and do win the 2 Comma Club award, which is amazing. But the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur Award is different because the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year award can only be won by one person. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. What this award is and how you can win it. Now, before I explain why we created this and how it works, I actually want to show you a quick clip from Funnel Hacking Live where I first talked about the Bootstrapped Award and tell you guys a story about how I was just like you. I thought, man, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm out there killing myself. And I went and I competed in a contest against other entrepreneurs to try to show that my company was successful. I wanted to show the world what we did. And I ended up losing that award, not because my idea wasn't the best, not because we didn't work the hardest, not because we didn't execute, we weren't innovative, we didn't figure things out. I lost for another reason. And so because of that, I want to show you guys this clip to help explain that story. And then I'm going to come back and tell you how you can win the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year award this year. A couple of years ago, I got invited by EY to be one of the Entrepreneurs of the Year. I put on a tux and a tie. This is the only time you get to see me in a tux. My wedding and this celebration, 2 times. And I competed for the Regional Entrepreneur of the Year award, and I won this huge award. It was amazing, it was so exciting. Thank you. And after you win the region, then they have a national tournament. So all the different regions have a chance to fly and go on this national tournament. So we were excited and we thought, man, we have a legit shot at winning this. Like, what other companies not only are entrepreneurial, but serve this many entrepreneurs? Like, there's none of them, right? Like, we're changing lives of more entrepreneurs than any other company that I know of. Like, this is the Entrepreneur of the Year award. Like, I think we can win it. So, of course, we had to go right. We got a plane. I picked up my mom and dad. It was the first time my parents had flown private. I didn't tell them what's happening. I'm like, hey, meet us at this weird place.
We don't even fly first class,
So we flew out there to the award. When we got there, they had the most amazing food ever. This is me and my dad and Dave eating. This is Dave at the donut wall. Then Clint and I got all dressed up. We got pictures. It was like one of those like just fun things. It was exciting. And then these are all the people I was competing against for Entrepreneur of the Year. And I'm so excited. Like, I got this. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Then guess what happened? This guy right here did not win. We lost to that guy right there. Now this is the guy who started Groupon. He's actually awesome, right? But as the business he was presenting here was interesting. The business has taken on $218 million in funding. They had a valuation over $2 billion. And at the time, they had net profits of exactly $0. And I was angry. This is my beautiful wife consoling me after my loss. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then this is Dave and me. And Dave looks as angry as I do. We're like, are you kidding me? Like, these aren't even real businesses. These aren't entrepreneurs. I don't consider an entrepreneur someone who raises money and goes and builds a business. I consider an entrepreneur someone who is in there, in the trenches, building something with their blood, sweat, and tears. We'll take loss, but. And that night, angry Dave and I stayed up all night talking. And I said, I feel like if you look at Clickfunnels, what we've done, I feel like this is Clickfunnels, right? It's like me, I'm feeling ripped. And if you see, you're like, man, he looks good, right? And this looks really good, right? But the problem is when you're competing with people who are taking steroids, doesn't matter how good you are, that looks better, right? And so I looked at this, I was like, all the companies who won the awards of this thing were all VC backed, they all had money, and they were giving away the Entrepreneur of the Year awards to people like that. And I thought, you know what? I want to create something different for my people, right? And so we wanted to create an award called the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Yeah. So that's what the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year Award is all about, and why I want you to compete for it and win this year. So how do you compete? How do you win? What does this actually look like? Well, first off, this award right here, this is for the overall Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year. There's only one each year that's gonna have a chance to win this, and I think you've got a shot at beating it this year, right? And so this is the award. When you look at it, this thing is not light at all. This thing is huge. We made it as big as possible. I think it's like 60 or 70 pounds because we wanted to make this substantial enough that when people see this, they will understand the blood, the sweat, the sacrifice that went into you building your company and changing the world in your own little way. And so this is the award for the number one winner. You are literally gonna have to build your own shelf or desk because this thing is huge and it's amazing and it'll signify what you have accomplished. Now again, there's only one person each year who's gonna win this. And you may be asking, well, Russell, what are all these other smaller trophies about? And what these are is each year we're gonna be picking one winner in each business category. The reason why is because let's say you're a local agency or maybe you're a young entrepreneur who wants to compete against this and you're competing against someone who's built a $100 million company. We wanna give everybody the opportunity to win one of these awards because it's not based on how much money you make, but the impact that your company is having. And so because of that, there's gonna be one award winner in every single industry, and you see down below what the different industries are. And then from the top 10 winners, one person will be chosen to be the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year. And so that's kind of how this process works. And so if you think that you're an entrepreneur who wants to compete for this, there's gonna be a form down below this video for you to fill out. It's gonna ask you some more information about your business, what you do, the impact you have, how you bootstrapped it. You'll get a bunch of information you're gonna send to us. Our team will be collecting all this information. And then if you make it to the next round, we'll contact you, we'll get more information, we'll film videos. And there's a couple different rounds as we're going through the selection process to figure out who this year's Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year is going to be. And we want you to compete. So if you think this could be you, then there's a form down below to fill out. Now, if you're like, oh, this is awesome, I'm not ready yet, I'm still in the beginning stages of my business, but I know somebody who'd be amazing for this. You know, I saw so-and-so's business or my friend's business or my mentor's business or whatever. Let them know about this award. We want to make sure that we have the best of the best businesses competing every single year. So while we'll be sending this out to everybody that we know, all the entrepreneurs, please send this to the people you know as well so we can get everybody competing for this coveted prize. Now what's going to happen is that over the next few months we'll be going through the selection process. There's a bunch of criteria, a lot of things we'll be doing, and all the information will be down on the page down below. But towards the end we're going to pick our finalists. And our finalists are going to come to Funnel Hacking Live. You're going to have a chance to hear from every single person, and then at Funnel Hacking Live these awards will be awarded to people, and at the end of the day the person who wins the Bootstrapped Entrepreneur of the Year will actually have a chance to step on stage and give a presentation about what they do and how they do it. And so not only are you winning this award, you're winning a chance to be on stage at Funnel Hacking Live, which is an amazing award by itself. Let's fill out the form down below if you think that you can compete for this. Second step is after you've done that, go and make sure you have your tickets to Funnel Hacking Live. We sell out every single year, and if you think you're going to be competing for it, you think you have a chance to win this, make sure you have tickets for you, your family, your friends. That way, if you have a chance to be one of our finalists, and if you have a chance to win it, you have seats there for your friends and your family as well. So with that said, this is the new award. I'm so excited to bring it to you. I'm so excited for the competition. I'm so excited to see you guys competing against each other because I know that of all the people in this world that are going to change the world, it's not the school system, it's not the government, it's entrepreneurs like you. And it's not entrepreneurs who are being controlled by people because they were given money, and entrepreneurs like you who are free because you bootstrapped your companies. And so that's what this award is about, is to recognize you as our favorite entrepreneur. So with that said, fill out the form down below. Let's compete, let's have some fun, and I cannot wait to award this year's first ever Entrepreneur of the Year.